The Nigeria police force has reacted to the viral reports that China launched police stations in the country in a bid to curtail excesses and crime involvement by its citizens abroad. The reports also claim that the Chinese government also opened dozens of police stations across countries where its citizens reside to observe its nationals living abroad. Sunny Media, however, reached out to the force public relations officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi, who said he is not aware of such developments. Adejobi told our correspondent that he is not yet in the office and will not speak further until he is well informed of the said Chinese police stations in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the report titled 110 Overseas Chinese Transactional Policing Gone Wild, which covers China's efforts to fight fraud committed by its citizens living abroad, claimed that the first station launch in Nigeria is located in Benin City, Edo State. The first all-run overseas police service station, according to reports, have been opened in 22 countries around the world. In Europe, the locations, according to reports, include London, Amsterdam, Prague, Budapest, Athens, Paris, Madrid, and Frankfurt. North America is also home to 4 stations with 3 locations in Toronto and 1 in New York City. In all, there are 54 such stations in 30 countries. China is said to have become worried by reports of its citizens engaged in fraudulent acts, among other issues, hence resolved to open these police stations in an attempt to combat the growing issue. The report explained further that the Chinese operations have resulted in 330,000 nationals being persuaded to return to China voluntarily in the last year to face criminal persecution. Also, the report outlines the potential human rights abuses associated with the stations, including using harassment and intimidation methods such as threatening the families of overseas citizens. Human rights groups have raised concerns over China's actions. Safeguard Defenders Campaign Director Laura Hart said on Monday that the number of secret police stations set up around the world by the Chinese government had been growing after 54 stations were initially uncovered in 30 countries. The investigation by Safeguard Defenders says that while the overseas police service centers may help the Chinese diaspora and tourists with everyday problems, they are part of a complex global web of surveillance and control, allowing the Communist Party to reach far beyond China's border. As this operation continues to develop and new mechanisms are set up, it is evident that countries governed by the standards set by universal human rights and the rule of law urgently need to investigate these practices to identify local actors at work, mitigate the risk, and effectively protect the growing number of those targeted. The report, cited by Sunny Media on People's Gazette, said